All right, bro. Shooting this inside because it's cold and dark out there. Monday chest day, super planks. Okay, super planks are like this. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Trying to keep those hips from wobbling all over the place. Trying to keep them nice and still. And then those pencil sit-ups, you're gonna stay real long and sit all the way up to those toes. Incline dumbbell, flat dumbbell. We talked about maybe working in some of the hammer strength. You could go strictly hammer strength, quite frankly, just to switch it up. I wouldn't mind that. And then lying chest fly. This is one I tried this other day. If you can do these, if they have one of the tight cable machines where there's, you know, the cable stacks are staying pretty close, not like on the real big rig, that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to do them. You're going to lay on your back. You're going to be light, having the cables all the way down to the floor. And you're going to chest fly here like this with those cables. Almost a little crunch, kind of bringing your head up. You're going to feel this squeeze through your chest and your upper core. It's pretty wild. If you can only, if they should have that machine there, that kind of close cable setup. And then burpee push-ups, you know that you're gonna burpee down, you're gonna go 5 push-ups. So each time you go down the burpee, 5 push-ups, and then you'll flip over. You'll go burpee plus push-up, 5 reps. And then butterfly sit-ups, 5 reps, and just kind of flip-flop back and forth on that. Always on those AMRAPs, starting off smooth and then seeing if you can just kind of add speed and pace to them. Finisher half get-ups with 1 full Turkish get-up. So half get-ups, it's been a while probably. We're going to do 9 of these here. So you come up to that elbow and then back down. So 9 of those. And then on the 10th one, you're going to stand all the way up and come down and then repeat on the other side. You can start using some kettlebells there if they're, you know, around the turf or whatever is easier to drag over the turf. Leg day, A-series switches. Switches look like this. I'm going to send you a video for them. But on a switch here, you're going to start with the leg up and switch them down. I'm going to send you a good video for them though. So 20 to 30 feet down and then bear crawling back. Just do that 3 rounds. Warm up those hips good. Hack squat machine, 20 unloaded or real light reps, and then that 12, 10, 8 progression. So reps are going to stay a little lighter this round, like 12, 10, 8. Maybe there's some 10, 8, 6s in there just to kind of add a little weight. So then we're going to go leg curl, leg extension, weighted calves. And then the AMRAPs, Bulgarian split squats, 5 reps each side. So if you got a box set up on that, you know, getting your foot up on that box and then Bulgarian split squatting down, 5 reps each side. And then you could use that same box for your back, pop that dumbbell on those hips, and then hips going up on those hip thrusts, 5 reps. 10 reps. And then finisher, 4 walking lunges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 broad jump. So that'd be 1, you're going to do 10 rounds of that. So just kind of start, still same thing, just kind of building that pace. Excuse me. Shoulders warm up. We never talked about the ropes, how the ropes go. Alternating ropes. Boom, boom, boom. And then that second set doubles. Okay? On those doubles, man, you can really like use your body, kind of get your whole body warmed up with those doubles. Those I increase the time a little bit and decrease the rest. So that's traditional Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10-second rest. 3 sets, so that means 6 total rounds. So that's like That's 2 minutes of, or I'm sorry, 3 minutes of work there. And then half kneeling halos, right, and then halo left, half kneeling halo, left knee, halo right. So left knee's down, halo's here, halo's going right, okay? You want to get a little bit, put a little bit lower body work into this. You can tighten up your gait here, so you can move this heel in front of this knee, almost like I'm sitting on a parking line, and I'm going to decrease my stability. I really got to push into the ground, squeeze that back glute, and then haloing around. So you start haloing around, you're going to start to lose balance. You got to really activate through these. So those are great exercises. If you want to get a little heavier on them, you can just open up that stance a little bit and take out that instability. So then we're going to go to machine lateral raise. We did the dumbbells, which I really like, you know, kind of leaning on those dumbbells. Do they have some kind of machine lateral raise? If they don't, you can go back to that dumbbell, kind of seated dumbbell kind of sets where you're kind of using a little bit of swing motion on them. Arnold presses seated. Remember, your knuckles forward, knuckles back. Nice rotations on those. And then machine reverse flies. I said horizontal grip. So the machine reverse fly is always like set up like the chest fly. Move that machine in, and the handles like this, I think, hit those delts better, you know, pushing away, keeping that chest on the pad. And then dumbbell shrugs. Heavy. Go heavy. Every time I'm doing big squeeze and holds at the top on those. Workout lateral ball slams. So lateral ball, you're going to take the ball and you're going to slam it down here. So see, I have this space here, and then when I get the ball back, I'm going to slam it down the other way. So each way would count as one, and I said 10 of those, 10 total, and then rest 30 seconds, and that's 5 rounds on that one. And then for your finisher, banded knee-ins. Now, I don't know if they have bands there. If they don't, these are even better, is you get either the foot cradle hookup for the cable machine or the ankle strap hookup for the cable machine. You're going to hook those up, make sure they're hooked up on both feet, and then give yourself some support here underneath your butt, and then you're just pulling in. And like I said, I have it banded, but I didn't even think about it. There might not be bands, because like a place like LA Fitness, like people are going to steal the bands. So the hookup for the cable is probably even better. The heel hookup is probably the better one, but if they don't have it, if they just have that like Velcro ankle wrap, that one's good too. And those are killer, bro. Those are going to get your lower abs on point. Thursday back day, lateral bear crawls, and then I got butterfly sit-ups in there again. Love butterfly sit-ups. I do them all the time. I think they're great for lower core and even for the inside of your legs. Lateral bear crawl though, you're gonna get into bear and you're gonna move lateral, okay? So when you're moving lateral and bear, you don't ever want to be in these compromised positions where you're getting close like this. This is unstable. You always want to be wide, so you're always moving small movements and staying in that bear position. Those are killer. Those are going to get you warmed up. And then just butterfly sit-ups. Lat pull downs, I said straight bar, palms in. So you can get just one of the small tricep bars and just pull downs like that. You don't want to switch the bar out and it's one of the big hangs, that's fine too. You can just use that, pulling down. Really trying to focus on pulling down with the lat versus pulling down with the bicep and arm. Seated cable rows, V-bars. V-bars on these, you know, that neutral grip here like that, pulling in. You know, sometimes on these I like to get a little kind of flex on there and then big finish. You know, here, you're not cheating yourself. You can do them real strict like this, but I tend to like to get a little, just almost like a little stretch and then finish big, pulling right into your upper belly. Roman chair hyperextensions, you know, just setting up on that Roman chair and just, you know, doing those hyperextensions. You can add some weight if you want, 25 pounds. I rarely grab any weight for those. I think that they're pretty effective without. This workout of the day was lateral shuffle down and back, smooth pace, and then backwards run, and then sprint back. This one was just like a repeat until time's up. So, you know, lateral shuffle, same thing as that lateral bear. You don't want to be lateral shuffling like this. You want to stay kind of wide with those feet. Just some like new movements that are going to make you feel, you know, uncomfortable and at first, you know, and then backwards running and then sprinting back and then going back to that lateral run, down and back, backwards run, and then sprint back. So that'll get that heart rate going. This will be a good little workout here. And then finisher here is going to come back to some lifting. So like on this one, I was like debating on whether putting like the workout of the day at the end, but it just kind of messes with my OCD on the program. So these are those lat push downs, you know, you got here, except we're going to use a straight bar instead of that rope bar, or still that rope setup. So just here, lateral push downs, you know, you can do them standing. Obviously I'm just kneeling because I'm camera shot here. And then I'll just grab that bar reversed like this and tuck it right to my neck. And then doing those crunches. Love those crunches. Do them every time. Anytime I have that set up, I do them. And then Friday arms, baby. Lateral bear ups. Lateral bear ups. Oh, okay. I don't know why I called them these. I called them these because I couldn't remember what I used to call them. But you're going to get into a... you're going to get into this like side plank position. Like this. Make sure this elbow's underneath the shoulder and it's not slumped out here. You're pushed away. You're strong here. You're starting here like this, and then you come up and down. Up and down. So you're going to feel this in the shoulder. Definitely going to feel this in the lower glute. You're going to do 8 of those each side for 3 sets. And then strength, you're going to superset here. Alternating bicep curls. You know, so you can do these seated or standing, whatever you're feeling. Alternating bicep curls. I like to do them standing sometimes. But then I want to secure the bench for this, so then I'll probably do them seated. So alternating bicep curls seated, and then you can flip around on the bench. You know, you got one hand on the bench, knee on the bench, this foot's on the ground. And you're just doing those kickbacks here with those dumbbells here. So those ones you won't be able to go too heavy on. I want you to really focus on the squeeze and finish on those. And then tricep bar push downs, tricep bar bicep curls. So tricep bar push downs coming from the high, that bent bar with the kind of ends on it here, pushing down here on the triceps. And then what I'll do is I'll just flip my hands around, I'll hold it here, and bicep curl. It's kind of a funky combo, but I've been doing it lately and I kind of like it. You know, I like just like the efficiency of doing both, doing that superset with the same bar. and not having to move it up and down, just coming from a different angle. And this one is like, you know, the preloaded bars, you know, I have no idea for weight, but what you're going to do is get one of the preloaded bars and you're going to grab it from behind. So grab the bar from behind, have it here, and then just be flexing up just like this, curling up on those forearms. That was 3 sets of 10. So that's something you can get progressive on as far as weight. And then I don't know if they have a TRX there or not, but TRX, you know, hanging from the ceiling, 5 curls, and then flip it around, 5 tricep extensions. Just banging that out for 5 minutes. That'll be a good finisher for the arms. If they don't have TRX there, let me know. We'll figure something out for that finisher. If they got some kind of like bands that you could incorporate in, that would be good too. Like you know, one of the bands with the handles on them, you could do bicep curls and then tricep extensions. And then last one here, they must have a sled there. This is something I said, empty sled sprints. You could load this, but I'm gonna tell you what, man, just running with that sled empty is gonna jack your heart rate up. So at least for the first day, just do it empty. Do 10 of them. Run it hard though, man. Run hard on those. And think of staying a little bit lower on the actual bar of the sled. And then you know, next week or throughout this set, if you want to start throwing some weight on there, do it. Drive those legs hard, and hit me up if you got any questions.